welcome to Tottenham, the town where everyone goes to run away from their problems.
Well, I was exiled from mine, so.
You still have a problem and you're running away from it. That's why you're in Tottenham.
Actually, I haven't actually. Oh! I know why I'm running away again. I'm in ASMR.
ASMR, yeah.
I'm a fallen ASMR. I was struck by lightning who lives.
Okay,
Were you also in a chemical bath when that lightning struck? And it made you super fast?
No, but I discovered my storm aura.
Alright, since you have a job, I'm gonna ask you first, what are you doing?
I'm either, well, it depends what time of day. If it's in the beginning of the day, I'm probably teaching the student or something. If it's at noon, I'm probably on break and getting food.
It's 4 in the afternoon.
So probably ending class, I'm probably heading, I'm assuming if I have a job, I live in Tottenham now, so I have a home.
You do have a home.
Yeah, I'm probably either heading home or heading to, yeah, I'm heading home.
You're heading home.
Day drinking.
You're day drinking.
Yes.
Where are you day drinking?
It's a valid question.
I bought a bottle from a bar, and I'm just walking about, just drinking.
Okay. You're just drinking?
Drinking through the streets, yeah.
I just realized there's always, out of character, there's always a possibility our characters actually never meet even though we're in the same town. Like if the DM just lets us live our lives. For example, my character may never step foot in a bar. In which case your character may never leave a bar.
No!
So I just realized that's a possibility,
That
but
is a possibility.
it's not probably very unlikely.
Cool. And then if you're walking around drinking, you're walking around and then you step on some mud, like the water's like all wet for some reason
Wet.
in this specific part of town.
Don't get an accent now.
Oh, fuck, wait. Forgot to do my grogs.
Fuck, we
Oh fuck, go the grogs! Okay, since I forgot, you guys can roll a d8 for how many grogs you have.
Come on. Max! Max! Damn it!
Fuck! How many did you get? How many did you get? I got 3! Suck it, bitch!
Fuck you!
Alright, is grog common in this world, high or low?
You pick.
Fuck, look.
That's for unanimous.
Fuck. I hand my vote over to Anthony.
Fine, I'm horrible at these
He
things.
says low, do you agree with low?
Yes. Come on. Yes.
Grogs are common all of a sudden.
Woo! Wow. Good call. Alright, so
So you guys want to roll for your grogs right now?
Sure.
Okay.
How many grog effects can we have at once? 4.
6.
holy Jesus. Well, I'm halfway there. Except my character can't hold his liquor, so he's probably not going to ever buy grogs again. Or drink grogs unless someone else
buy
does.
it. Yo, I'll take those grogs off with you.
No, I'm going to drink them. That's how he finds out.
He's not a drinker.
He can't. That's how he finds out he can't handle his liquor. That's why he thinks he can't handle his liquor. But in reality, it's also because he can't handle his liquor.
Uh, 58.
58.
58.
I must have rolled a 0 in there somewhere.
Write this down. Write grog 58. Next time you punch an ally, tell DM.
I think I've heard of this one before, but I don't remember it. I remember this is an actual grog. Okay. 894.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, just do Anthony's first. I'll
You
write
sure?
my numbers down.
Okay.
Yeah, do them all. He only has 2.
879.
Roll a d4.
3.
Shit.
You now have 3 different voices that you can use interchangeably at will.
What the fuck are you?
Yo.
Tripolar? That's actually pretty sick though.
Alright, what are yours?
Oh, that's fucking something.
So 894 is my first one. 642 my second. And 569.
Okay. You occasionally and inexplicably become in possession of random people's underwear.
I'm a panty thief.
Or a boxer thief.
Or a boxer. So.
Or
Or randomly.
And inexplicably becomes in possession of random people's underwear. No one knows how or why, but it just happens.
Well, I was walking down the street and this happened. Oh. Excuse me, this one happened to be your underwear. Would it be, sir, ma'am?
I'm a sir.
What are your arrests? What are the other drugs?
647.
You now have an aura of incredulity. Everything you now do seems incredulous. And your last number.
569.
569. You become feral when your food is at stake.
So I become beast.
You become beast.
That actually fits with my barbarian class, not gonna lie. This character has been very fortunate to get a lot of stuff that actually fits together. So there's a reason why I know Undercommon. And probably someone. It's in my
What are you drinking?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay.
Good old bottle of whiskey.
Alright. I thought you were gonna say I'm drinking grog. An entire bottle of
Just
grog.
an entire bottle of grog.
Okay.
No, I'm drinking an entire bottle of whiskey.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I'm walking back home. Wherever home is.
Okay.
Home is where you make it.
Alright, so you live in like a small, comfortable house that's, a single person kind of house, it's like a townhome. Nothing too fancy. Nothing in Tottenham is really fancy. Everything's kind of very basic.
Eating the dishes.
No.
Especially the bitches.
No.
Remember, this is the town we got a $3 fucking
Yeah.
hooker.
Yeah.
You did roll that 19 though. And you're just drinking?
Just walking through the streets drinking.
And I always have my books out.
On this nice old afternoon.
So everyone, I'm assuming, knows me if I've lived there for about 2 to 3 years, roughly, giving backstory.
People come in and out of Tottenham all the time.
Well, the regulars, though.
The regulars,
How long have I been to Tottenham?
I don't know.
Well, if you actually care to finish reading my my journal there, you would know how long I've been in Tottenham for.
3 to 4 years.
No, because I was captured for 2
Mm.
before I moved to Tottenham. But that's beside the point.
That's beside them.
So, obviously,
I've been here
the
for
people who
8
see me
months.
all the time.
For the most part, the people that have stayed that have been there for longer than 2 years and have stayed there, yes, they know you.
They know that I often walk while reading through my notes or a book and stuff. So
I've been here for 8 months.
You've been here for 8 months.
Yes.
you're a fucking newbie. You're getting there, but
Yo, I'm hiding from my fucking demonic wife. Literally.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, Tottenham's the place to go.
Mm.
You know what's the paradox with Tottenham? If everyone goes there to escape their problems, therefore everyone knows that people are escaping their problems there. Therefore, they would just, if they're trying to find somebody, they would go check Tottenham, wouldn't they?
Right.
maybe. Well,
Or they're
my
just-
captors are probably there. That's why I'm just running away in Tottenham. Because I never knew. I came from across the sea.
I'm just trying to hide from my little demonic wife.
Literal demonic wine.
Until I gain enough money to divorce her.
So where are you walking? Because I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
where are you walking towards?
Because I'm walking from wherever my
Just
home
anywhere.
is and wherever I teach my classes.
Anywhere?
Yeah, just walking down any of the streets.
Okay.
Do my students have a quiz tomorrow?
Yeah. Do your
No.
students have a quiz tomorrow? No. Did they have a quiz today?
Ooh,
Well, giving your children,
no.
giving your kids.
Do they have homework?
Yes. I rolled thousands just to like get it over fucking.
Do you have papers to
cool.
grade?
Yes, definitely yes. That's probably what I'm doing as I'm walking because that's how I ran. That's how I ran into the blizzard. I was like too busy looking at my notes. The next thing,
And
I
the
know,
next thing you know, it's cold as fuck. You're
Literally.
like, what the fuck?
that's what my character says pretty much.
Cool. And as you're walking, you bump into somebody. And as you're drinking and walking, you bump into somebody, and their papers go kind of like dropping to the floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
I go,
apologies.
son of a bitch.
Who said you guys ran into each other?
I just go son of a bitch because my papers fell. I don't know about. Well, he's not saying sorry to me. I'm just
Yeah.
saying son of a bitch under my breath.
Yeah, who am I apologizing to?
I go down and reach my papers. I don't even look at the person yet.
I didn't say your papers fell.
I thought you told me my papers.
No.
fell.
No, I apparently bumped into someone and their papers fell.
Oh. So I just okay. I bumped
It's
into
not the
someone.
same
So-
person.
In which case, I just
who
keep
did I
moving.
bump into?
I just say
Just some
sorry.
guy.
Just some dude.
So
My apologies.
And as you know, you like go, my apologies. One of these scraps of papers, goes like flying away. And as you're walking, you step on a piece of paper.
I'm gonna go grab that paper of yours.
oh, actually, me being who I am, I go, oh, I must have dropped something. So I pick it up, and just put it in my pile of papers, being like, okay, I'll look at it later.
I go to try and track where the paper went.
Okay, so you go in the direction that it kind of blew,
Yeah.
and you can't find it. You just see a couple people like walking.
I start asking about, hey, you find a paper around here?
Do I hear this?
I start
roll
asking around.
perception.
Perception's alright. 15?
You hear somebody like asking people around, but like behind you.
Only
I
for
just
a
say
drunken tone.
Yeah,
I just ignore him.
you just ignore him.
This is pretty much my character is just always focused on like trying to learn new stuff and
Okay.
I'm like tapping all everyone is like, hey,
Okay.
you find a piece of paper in here, right
Alright,
here.
and eventually, you ask everyone around you, and there's nobody, who says.
Well,
"This piece of
fuck."
paper."
I go sit down on the. Are we in the square?
You remember where Master Roshi's was?
Yes.
Yeah, you're by Master Roshi's.
Okay, I look around for a place to sit real quick to kind of like.
Cool. And you sit
Finish my
sit
picture.
down outside this building with some turtle statues.
Now, out of character. Does my character know Master Roshi or
Master
no?
Roshi has been here a while, so that's up to you.
So pretty
One.
much a lot of people know of him. I'm assuming most of the town knows of him.
They know of him, but doesn't mean you know him
Yeah,
personally.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I know where I'm at. It's just I've never met the guy.
Yeah.
It's like going to Walmart, but I don't know who owns Walmart. That Walmart.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Alright. And you keep walking, and you've been here for 8 months, so in your genius intellect, you think that maybe perhaps Master Roshi could help you with this.
Master Roshi.
So wait, out of character, because of my grog or whimsy. When I'm walking through town, just looking at my papers, and I sit down, is that incredible to everyone because of my
Everything you do.
So this is that's awesome.
Everything you do. And as you get to Master Roshi, you see somebody incredulously just sitting down grading papers.
Mitzi, whose paper am I on? I'm on Hendrix.
I switch my voice.
I'm on Hendrix. Let's see what percentage he gets on this paper. He got a 23%. He failed this paper.
Excuse me.
Without looking up, I go, yes.
Have you seen a piece of paper all around here somewhere?
I stop and I'm like, kind of start to look up and I'm like, no, what I'm looking at is not paper. What I'm grading in my hand is not paper, and continue to
Not the
go
paper you're
sarcastically.
grading. I'm just curious if you found any pieces of paper around here.
Sima fails her paper as well. I'm rolling percentage, gets a 28. Well then.
You're probably just a bad teacher if you rolled if one student got a 23 and the next one got a 28.
I never said how young these students are. I think I'm just grading them too harshly. I am a barbarian, so I could give two shits. But I am a sage, so I will take care of them. I go.
Any around here?
I mean, I have lots of papers. As I look up, like, are you blind, sir?
No, I'm just searching for a piece of paper of a person that I can bump into.
Let's see.
You have a lot of papers there. Why don't you look through them? Maybe one looks different.
I mean, all of these belong to my students, so I don't know. Are you looking for one of my students' papers?
No, just one you might have accidentally picked up out of nowhere.
Let's see if he remembers. What? I mean, I do remember stepping on one. Hold on, let me look.
That might be it.
I look and
Why don't you check?
I find a paper. And I'm like, oh, I pull it out. I'm like, this isn't mine. Is this the paper you're looking for?
That probably is
The
it.
wanted poster with his face on it. I'm like,
No.
huh.
It's not a wanted poster.
I know.
It's a bounty paper,
Oh, fuck.
and it says for details, come see Sheriff Rango. Which
Is this yours, sir?
I'll be right back. I have to go grab the sheet for Sheriff Rango.
Is this yours?
It's not mine, but it's a person. It's a person I know.
I look back at the paper. I'm like, oh, well, whoever they know is probably looking for Sheriff Rango.
Well, I'll bring that paper to Sheriff Rango then.
Maybe I should go with you. I don't know.
What? Don't trust me?
I really don't. I really think that you're just lying to me, but...
Very well.
Who's the person who asked you for this paper?
Well, you didn't ask for it. I said I was going to help him.
Show me to the person. Take me to the person.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold on to this for now, as I like pack up my papers and my
I go to find the
ink
person
and
I
quill
bumped
and follow
into.
them.
Cool. So you go on the way back, right?
Yeah.
World history. You remember what this guy looks like?
History, intelligence, 14.
Cool. You remember what he looks like, but you don't remember his face.
Cool. So I'll remember like what clothes he was wearing.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Like how tall he was.
Cool. I try and search for a person of that description.
Cool. And you find somebody matching a similar description.
Is he carrying a bunch of papers?
No, he's not carrying a bunch of papers, but he's carrying a bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
I tap him on the shoulder.
And as you tap him on the shoulder, do you say anything?
Like
Oh, fucking Christ, this is how it's gonna work.
I changed my voice back. Excuse me. Did you drop a piece of paper?
Oh, it's you from earlier!
Yes. My apologies for bumping into you.
You really need to pay attention to where you're walking.
Just a little day drinking.
A little day drinking.
Yes.
Personally, a little brutish to for my taste.
What? Whiskey? Whiskey ain't bad.
Any spirit, on the contrary.
Contraire.
Oh, I see. Okay. I pull out a note and I start like taking a note on this guy.
Well,
Just start like kind of jotting down observations.
Well,
Possibly
first-
the log cube.
I'd like that paper.
Do I look at this person and he tapped on the shoulder?
What do you mean?
I'm looking at the person that he tapped on the shoulder. What's he look like? Or,
Just looks like a ranger.
Plain old Joe.
okay, it's not Sheriff Rango.
It's not Sheriff Rango.
Oh, okay, I'm like, oh, sir, I believe this gentleman here.
Yes.
Yes, you.
Yes.
I apologize. I do not know your name. I was hoping you'd introduce yourself.
Oh,
At this
that's
point-
what you're waiting for.
I jot down a note. Very poor mannerisms.
Dance with the moonlight, and I go and hold my hand up.
Dances with moonlight.
Drinks in moonlight. My apologies.
Yes, we don't need to know what you do. We
No.
know your name.
Drinks in moonlight.
Okay, does not quite understand.
Drinks and moonlights.
Does not quite
Bit of a funny
understand,
name. What's your last name, son?
grammar.
That is my full name.
Oh, wait.
Drinks in moonlight.
Can I recall to see if, from my studies, if I can recall Tabaxi language?
Roll history.
Okay. 10.
Pleasure to meet you.
Like,
And I'll hold up
okay.
my bottle of whiskey. Oh wait,
Oh, no, thank you.
wrong hand.
You have
Oh,
you have very basic knowledge of tabaxis.
do I know they talk in like third person?
If that can be considered. Have you ever met a tabaxi before?
I wouldn't. Maybe in my travels and war, but I don't know.
Because if you have met a tabaxi and you're like ever, then yes.
Okay,
If you
yeah.
have not, then no.
I will roll to see. Yes, at some point in my war, I have. When I was fighting in the war, I have.
Then yes, you know basic tabaxi stuff, like where they're from.
Okay.
Like,
Also,
But
I
yeah.
have my hood up, so like my face kind of partially covered, but for the most part,
okay.
because it's important for my backstory.
All right.
But is your face out of character? Is your face covered or no?
Nope. I'm just wearing a pretty much a normal old looking tunic.
I decided to actually study him even closer and realize, oh, he's a tabaxi. I go, oh, I do apologize. What was your name? Drinks with Stars?
Drinks in moonlight.
Oh, Drinks in Moonlight. I do
Yes.
apologize. I totally forgot of your culture.
Mm.
That's the names.
You're
I hold out a hand and shake it. Yaromir.
Yolmir?
Or, as most people call me around here, these parts,
Mir? Yolo?
Professor Yuso.
Professor you?
Yasu.
Yos?
Yeah.
Yosemite?
Yes, exactly.
Yosemite.
so-
Nice to meet you, Yosemite.
Yes, and you as well, Drinks with Stars. Here's my acquaintance's paper that he wanted to return to
Well,
you.
not mine, it's his.
Yes, this is the paper he wanted to return to you.
And this ranger takes the paper and looks at it and says, "Oh, thank you. This is for this bounty I have to report to Sheriff Rango."
A bounty, you said.
Dangerous.
Yes, I pull out a new sheet of paper, kind of like start taking journal notes.
It wasn't too dangerous of a hunt. I've been doing
I'm jotting down.
some bounty hunting for a while.
Yeah,
Sheriff Rango doesn't usually have anything too tough.
Awesome. Well, I bid both of you adieu. Oh, by the way, what is your name, kind sir? I do apologize. Pardon my manners.
And this guy kind of like fixes his cloak and he says, "My name's Strider."
Strider. Excellent name. Professor Yasau from around here. I don't know if you heard of me or not.
Nice
but-
to meet you, Striker.
Yes, very nice to meet you. As I said, we are acquainted until
Yes,
a
Professor
few-
Yosemite.
Until a few minutes
And he
ago.
kind of laughs at you.
Until a few minutes ago, I only met him because he wanted to return this paper to you. This young tabaxi star drinker person?
He's well, untrustworthy. Well, where's me?
I was because I wasn't sure if he was trying to steal a bounty that belonged to someone else or such. So now he's telling the truth. I mean, everything's all kosher.
Yes. Now I'm all trustworthy.
Well, perhaps you might
To
want to get your
points.
friend here to an inn to sober up, and he hands you
Nah.
a gold piece, you know,
Yeah.
to pay for an inn.
Okay. I mean, I say I do appreciate the gesture, but he can just stay at my place if he doesn't have his own place. Do you have your own place? Something with stars?
I do not.
You've been here for 8 months and you don't have your own place. How the hell have you been living? Where have you been living?
I mean,
Place to place.
do you have an explorer's pack out of character?
I do.
So he could just be sleeping in the
Where
alleys.
are your stuff? Your
On my back.
Pretty much.
My
I don't know.
explorer's tank.
So I'm like, okay, so back to character. Well, yes, there's no need for this unless, of course, you want to help cover his food and
And
stuff
the
with
drinks.
this.
Can just consider it thank you for giving me back this piece of paper.
No
Alright.
problem,
I gotta be
no
going
striker.
Of course, do apologize. I bid you adieu and good fortune.
Nice meeting you, Spiker.
And he kind of like, you know, goes like this. And he you know, continues walking towards the Sheriff Rango's office.
What a nice guy.
Out of character, you guys get the reference?
Strider?
Strider.
Not really, no.
Strider, the Ranger.
From.
Lord of the Rings. Aragon.
Mmm.
He's a ranger and he goes by Strider.
I get it now. So,
I like it.
where are we off to?
Well, if you can keep up. Yeah. Also, I found it a bit odd that you were saying you had first-person pronouns instead of your name in there, like I and such. Is it because you are, as they say, inebriated? You're
Oh my god.
you're intoxicated.
Natoxo.
You're drunk.
Drink? Sure. Have some.
No, thank you. I do,
No?
I do. Yeah, of
You
course.
sure?
No.
It's whiskey.
You know what? What was this way? I follow as I put papers away this time to make sure like I can keep an eye on him instead of not like focusing on Grady.
Follow the way.
Alrighty, right this way, and then I take him to wherever my home is.
Okay.
In an incredible way.
An incredulous way.
Yeah, that indeed. It is incredulous indeed.
And while we're going over, I like to ask Yolamite.
Out of character, are you saying Are you saying this?
Yeah.
You don't know my character's name?
No. It's just I'm very drunk right now. So I just keep mispronouncing your name.
Oh, but you were talking out of character, I'm assuming, to ask me something.
Out of character, do you guys
Along the way, yeah, I pretty much ask him what he's doing here, what he does,
Okay.
where he's taking me,
And I try
what
to
he's doing.
I try to explain in the most simple words that I can. Also, by the way, you're lucky I didn't get this, but one of my flaws could have been when I think people are stupider than me, which most people are. I talk slowly.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
They understand. Literally, that was actually one of the possible flaws I could have gone in. Luckily, I didn't get that one.
Cool.
So,
About halfway to his place, I start speaking in a different voice.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to thank you so very much. for
Dare
bringing-
do that?
did your voice just change?
Change? No?
No.
It's the same voice I remember.
I pull out the the page of notes that I pulled out on
Is
this.
there something
I'm at like
wrong?
2 pages now, just pure notes. I write down, seems to have more than one voice. Notice that in the first conversation, didn't want to bring it up. Now,
No, just one voice and one voice only.
I'm writing this down to myself, like, unless you're like right there reading it as we're walking. There's no way you would know this, and you're inebriated on top of that.
Is he?
I don't know. You've been drinking. I'm assuming you are, given that the way you talking.
Is he inebriated?
He just said he was
Are
drunk
you?
out of character.
Are you drunk?
I could be drunk. I could not be drunk.
Out of character, you told me you were drunk. That's why you
Or
kept
am
getting
I?
my name wrong.
Out of character, Dion wants to know, are you drunk?
I don't know, how much could my monk drink before he's actually drunk?
I don't know.
Well, you
Is
have
this-
to be
is this-
drunk to
is
be
this-
a drunken master.
Is this the only drink you've had all day? It's a bottle of whiskey.
You said you're day drinking, so I'm assuming you've been drinking throughout the day.
Well, this is my first bottle of the day.
It's your first bottle of the day. Okay, yeah, you're not drunk.
Cool.
Okay, but you seem drunk to me.
It's
so.
a bottle almost empty.
So, in real life, that's about how much of the bottle he's drinking.
Okay.
He's hitting the thing hard. Also, where'd you have the whiskey?
Mhm.
Is that like your starting equipment? Is
No.
one
No, you
bottle?
bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Out of character, you guys remember the name of the inn from the last campaign?
Or we burned it down?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, we burnt. Oh, that's right.
Because of my burp.
Do you guys remember the name of that? No.
Off the top of my head. The
Okay.
leaky faucet?
No. I think it had
No,
something
that's
to do
mine.
with like the badger.
Screaming badger.
Screaming badger.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's whatever.
The boars. So in the meantime, I'm jotting out notes about him as like we progress, but
So, yellow mice, where are you taking me?
yellow mice. Where do you
That's
see
your name,
yellow
right?
No, my
Oh.
name is Professor Yasu.
I heard that.
Professor Yellow?
Just call me Professor. How about that?
Professor?
Yeah.
That's not your name. I like to know people by their names.
Dances with Stars.
Dances with drinks and moonlight.
Unfortunately, I don't know if you know even your name.
No, I remember it perfectly.
So why'd you start with Dance? No, Drinks with Moonlight. You changed it.
Because it's drinks and moonlight, which I like to do sometimes. Would you like to go drinking with me?
I'd prefer not to.
Why?
That's my own personal reason. Why do you need to know why?
Loose.
Yes, unlike you, I prefer not to.
Stressed out. You know what helps that? Drinking.
You know what else helps that?
Drinking.
No, dying.
No, drinking.
Death is the best rest one can get.
And through death, I shall continue drinking.
Alrighty, yes, onward. Just ignoring the fact that you guys didn't ask about my name again. Thankfully. Wow, our characters are not compatible like our old ones at all. Fucking Christ. This is awesome though, I like
I
it.
know.
But yes, we continue.
No, they're not. You guys aren't working in like conjunction to like
Kick down doors.
kick down doors anymore.
Just
Nope.
because their characters are, well, his might be the same but more wise versus our old characters were just more like, fuck this shit.
Just
I'm
fuck
out.
you all.
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Derek Backenhammer.
Well, don't worry. I mean, our personalities will come out eventually, but at the moment, we're strangers. Oh, I'm sorry, acquaintances. So I continue to take them to my home. Have we reached there yet or no?
I don't know. Do you get to your home?
I mean, I would hope so, unless for some reason he runs off and I have to chase him down.
Do you run off?
Yes.
Cool. So
Oh, they're selling kebabs. Over
I'm like,
there.
wait, no. As you guys are walking,
They're selling kebabs.
you smell some meat cooking.
Meat.
Indeed. Yes, this is
I'll
our.
walk towards the smell of meat.
And as you walk towards the smell of this meat, it smells more like kebabs.
I go like this, literally. I go. My character goes as I follow him.
Cool.
Just
Do I get to the source?
And the source stops in front of an inn with no doors.
I go in.
And
as we go in, I'm like, help me, Melandros, help me.
And as you go in
And I follow.
through this doorless inn, there's a big hole at the bar that's on fire, and it's smoking.
Smells good in here. What's cooking?
I go, are you seriously, are you blind? Because there's a hole there on fire.
There is a hole in all of us. It's called the anus.
It's referred to as an orifice, my friend. But anatomically, you are
An
correct.
orphan? Where?
That's what my character does in his head. Just
Don't need to be so rude.
So where's
I'm
that
trying to be as
kebab?
patient as I can because that's actually one of my personality traits. Is
I'll go up to the bar, slap my hands on.
And as you do that, it's all burnt and charred. Your hands kind of like splinter the wood a little bit.
I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that. It doesn't look very stable.
And the bartender goes up to him and says, "What do you want? Can you see?"
Kebabs.
Pardon my friend here. He's
No,
pardon.
I am perfectly coherent.
No.
I would like a kebab.
Well, excuse my friend, first of all, for
No
mannerisms.
excuses. Kebab.
He would like
Okay.
a kebab, but before that, even, what happened?
Clearly,
I pull
there
out
may-
my ink and paper, ready to jot down.
I
my
push your ink and parchment aside. You can clearly see what's happening right now. They're cooking kebabs.
Yes,
A kebab, good sir.
Let me rephrase this question as I
No,
wink towards the
make
person.
it 2 kebabs.
Tell me how these kebabs, Wink, came to be.
Bombs? Bombs? There are no bombs.
What do you think? I'm trying to lie to him now, sarcastically. What do you think kebabs are made out of around here?
Kebabs? Why, flesh of the innocent.
Oh my god.
Is this difficult for you, Louise?
No, it really isn't. I'm enjoying it. For my character, this is fucking brutal. So let's
Yeah,
see
but at
actually.
the end, this is kind of brutal too.
What do you think kebabs are made of?
That 5% like patience used on you so far. I have another 95% to go. But yes, okay, be patient. Treat him as like a student that doesn't know better. I'm thinking this in my head, by the
I am
way.
not a student, I am a
Can
master.
you read my mind? How does the character know this? Can you read my mind?
Drunken telepathy.
Is that fitting?
No, it's not.
Okay then. When I
You're not drunk.
No.
No, if you were drunk, maybe.
Maybe. Sweet! Gotta drink more!
So
Oh my God! No! No! No!
I go, oh my god. Well,
You're right there. Seems like you have a headache.
yes, let's just get you some kebabs. And then after the kebabs, hopefully the young gentleman,
What gentleman?
what was your name, sir? Or ma'am?
Bartender. The bartender is a bartender.
What do you prefer to go by? Sir?
Bartender.
Bartender.
So bartender.
Um,
A kebab, please.
I just remembered something. My coworker was supposed to join us tonight.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, didn't you mention that too? Whoops.
Whoops.
Wait, were you supposed to tell him when we were starting or just?
He said he was gonna be late because he was doing his shopping.
How late
And
though?
How late though?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's
He's not.
almost
He's
fucking
not
midnight.
coming. He's
Okay.
not coming. I just remembered that.
Okay, well then, Sir Bartender Man.
And the bartender says that his name is Valandros.
Voluptuous.
Valandros.
I go, is it you, Valandros?
And I say, you're like, what do you mean it's with me? I've been here for years.
Years? So you really knew that all.
You wouldn't happen to, well, be from another plane, would you?
Another plane. Maybe a different country, but
Kebab.
Okay, get the
Two.
get the man a
Two
kebab.
Two kebabs.
And do you, sir, do you? That's a start. Do you have money?
Kebabs.
Do you have money for this
Two
kebabs?
two
For these
kebabs.
Two kebabs, yes.
How would you like your kebabs?
Explosive,
Kebab
please.
like.
I respond, explosive, please.
Explosive. Well, as you can see, there is no grill here. But if you just give me a quick moment, I will be right back.
Of course.
We'll enter the sleeves, and
Are there any bar stools to sit on?
yeah, there's bar stools.
Cool, I sit on them.
I wipe mine off in case it's like all charred and shit. So it
And
doesn't
as you're
stain
just,
my
like, sitting
clothes or
there-
anything. And then sit.
Just
As you're just sitting there, you can see like the bar just kind of like still like in coals, like all the alcohol getting all warm and flat. No one's watching the bar.
I go, it's a shame that all that alcohol is going to waste now.
or I pour a bit of my whiskey over the coals.
What are you doing? Don't you know what happens when you pour alcohol?
And there's a
flame?
small explosion, and some of the fur off your arm gets singed.
Yeah, I will grow back.
I go, what? Sir, are you dash? All right, sir. Do you have a place to sleep for the night or anything?
Yes,
Where?
nature.
All right then. Here, I'll tell you
Nature.
what. I'll tell you what.
No, let me
I
tell
put-
you.
I put-
Nature is my home, where I pee, where I shit, where I sleep, where I eat,
And then
where I live.
Good
And
for
then-
you, sir. Here,
wait.
I'm.
this is some water. And as you say that, you hear a voice coming like, well, hopefully you don't pee, shit, and sleep in the same spot all together.
Yes, it's called your mom's place.
And I go, okay, good for you, sir. Here, I put some gold equal to whatever a kebab would be worth, or two. Two kebabs would be
Who
worth.
said? Who are you doing this to?
I'm leaving it on the counter.
Okay.
I'm like, here, I'll cover your kebabs.
Well,
I'm gonna head
kebabs.
home. The kebabs you ordered from that poor man.
I didn't order any kebabs.
I'm sorry, kabooms.
Kabooms. I didn't order kabooms. What are you on about? Are you insane?
Either way, whatever you ordered, if anything.
I didn't order anything.
Alright, either way, I'm gonna leave you to
By
your
the way,
business.
who are you?
And I'm gonna leave. Don't worry about who I
Leave
am.
where?
Back to my home.
What?
I have lots of papers to grade.
What papers?
Oh my god.
Yes.
What
and then I
is
just
wrong
start-
with you?
I go, yes, and then I just start walking away.
Bye, Yolmers something.
As I walk out, I'm like, I thought you didn't know my name.
What name?
Fucking Christ. And then I just leave to head home.
And as you're leaving, you smell some kebabs.
I'm like, oh good. They actually do sell kebabs here. Poor man though.
And then you hear a voice in your head say, "Stay! Tasty!"
I I stop mid-track because I'm about to go out between the entrance. I'm like,
Why'd you stop?
and then I turn around and I go, because I remembered I'm hungry and I'm pretty sure you might die.
Oh, you forgot something. I grabbed the gold coin you put on the counter. Toss it to the back of his head.
I'm
Why
facing
is there
you
a dice right on top of my sandal?
because it fell. It was my other D10,
Then I toss it at your face.
and I go to catch it.
Dex check. You don't catch it.
No, I rolled a
8.
8.
Yeah, you don't catch it.
Cool. I go.
You go like this.
I go to go catch it, and then it hits me. I'm like,
And you hear a voice inside your head say, so close.
I go pick it up. I go back to the bar top.
You forgot that.
I take a seat, and I'm like, here, that's for you.
For me.
Yes,
For what?
exactly. And I'm like,
Yes, exactly what?
so these are mine then. So
Do you pick up the gold piece?
I slide it towards him.
I'm like,
Do you
okay.
pick up the gold piece?
No, I leave it on the counter for the person. I go, are your kebabs out?
No, you just smell them.
I look around. Where's the bartender?
You don't see him.
Alright. Are there any people in the bar?
There's a few people, but they're all...
In the bird bar.
How many?
It's awesome.
That doesn't work. 14 people.
14 people. Cool.
And so as you guys are like sliding this gold coin between each other, Valandros comes back out with a blue-haired draft who looks extremely inebriated, and they're holding like an entire pan of kebabs.
I go, oh, good.
I ordered 2.
What?
I ordered 2.
I'm like, I just look at him like, oh, now you remember.
Remember what?
Indeed. Now you
Indeed what?
Muhammad, help me.
I can't believe I actually have to do this now.
What?
I'm gonna do a patience meter.
Oh, you can't believe you have to do a patient meter? Oh, how about moon cycle, time of the day, every other day?
I don't know, but my patience can recover easily. It's just. Yes. Okay. I mean, I am a barbarian, out of character. I am a barbarian, so my patient only runs so far.
Right.
I go, okay.
And Valandros, you know, this bartender and this blue-haired draft woman, you know, are carrying this tray of, you know, kebabs. And Valandros goes up to you and says, 2 kebabs?
Yes, just 2. But you brought a whole entire plate.
There's
I'm paying for those. Those
Paying
are
for
mine.
what?
Exactly, those kebabs.
What kebabs?
Don't you dare touch my kebabs.
What kebabs?
Thank you.
Thank you for what?
I go and take the tray. I'm like, these are mine, correct? I'm paying for all of them?
no, these were for the other guests that ordered kebabs.
Okay, how many can I
Wow.
get? Well, okay.
Rude.
Okay.
You're literally trying to take other people's kebabs right now.
Why are you being so rude to the other customers?
I just ignore them.
You're trying to take their own food.
I go, oh, I do apologize.
That's fucked up.
Would you like to
Apologize.
make an order of kebabs?
Yes, how many can I get?
As many as you'd like.
How many is in the tray?
There's, in a single tray, about 14.
I'll take 10.
10? Well, we'll get them on the grill for you right now.
I appreciate
And
it.
he turns to the draft and he says, Lamoretta, 10 more, please. And she's all like, okay. And she takes a bottle, like a drink out of, you know, this bottle. And she kind of like skips back into the back.
My woman!
Actually, she's my woman.
Wait, did we hear this?
You're married. Ooh, congratulations.
Thank you. Are you married?
No. Ah.
I look over to him like, just inquisitively like, oh.
It's a little complicated.
A little complicated.
Wait, did your
I'll
voice
drink you
change?
that. And he picks up a bottle and like pours pours 2 drinks. Cheers. To marriage.
I'll just take
Yeah.
I'll just take your non-spirit option, even if it is water.
We got cactus juice.
Okay, wait, does my character know that's like non-alcoholic or is it alcoholic?
Roll history.
I've been here for 2 years. I would. Nat 20.
It's non-alcoholic.
Cool. Can't believe I wasted a nat 20. Jesus. Okay. I go, yes, cactus juice is fine.
Cool. And he hands you a bottle, or it's not actually a bottle. It looks like an actual piece of a cactus. You know, with the thorns still in it.
I'm like, may I have a knife to peel these thorns off a little bit?
And he's
It's
like,
part of the drink.
it's part of the drink.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
Would you like a cactus juice?
I would very much like a cactus
And
juice.
he hands you this cactus, this basically cactus arm, basically.
Cool.
So as he's
I
doing
hold,
that,
I hold it by the thorns, lift it up, and then start drinking.
so
Cool.
I pull out my storm knife from my equipment and kind of take off some of the thorns and keep some
Hey,
on.
you gotta drink with the thorns.
I am drinking.
You do have to drink with
You're
the
only
thorns.
drinking with some of the thorns.
Where did he say I have to drink with all the thorns?
It's part of the cactus juice.
Exactly. Therefore, I'm keeping thorns on.
Not all the
And
thorns.
you hear a voice in your head, thorns.
I know. Actually, let's see. I go, thank you, but you drink your drink like you will, and I'll drink my drink as I will.
You gotta drink it how the bar drinks. With the thorns.
Oh, the bar. So this, I knock on the bar, like this bar.
And
Yes.
it breaks.
Ooh.
What are you doing to my bar?
What are you doing? That's bad for the bar.
Can't you see this place is already broken enough as is? Why do you have to come in here and break more? Get out, you ruffian.
I go, I do
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, you ruffian. I gotta go and break the bar some more.
I leave him 13 gold pieces. and
This
then
guy's trying to make an honest living.
I give him 13 gold
You
pieces.
go trying to
on the
steal
bar,
kebabs
and I go,
and try
"Here you
not
go."
drink the
I'm
cactus
sorry
juice.
that we got off on the wrong foot, but I bid you adieu, and I just walk out.
And he grabs your cactus juice and he just finishes it. And as he finishes it, he starts eating the cactus piece.
People.
I go home.
You go home. Do you want to go home?
Cool.
I said, do you? Or do you stay at the bar?
Yeah, I stay at the bar.
You stay at the bar.
Yeah.
You're lucky, my patience got down on me. Literally, I rolled an 89, and I was at
I
90%
mean-
patience.
It's understandable, you were just called a ruffian.
I mean, I understand that, but at that point, I'm like, they're
I was just constantly just berating on him.
just totally fine.
So you go home. Okay, cool. And do you spend the entire night at the bar?
No, just half the night.
Half the night.
And I start grading papers, and then
Cool.
late into the night, then
You
that's
need-
when I fall asleep.
Do you grade all your papers?
I mean, I'll do my best to grade as many as I can.
Then I find a nice alleyway or rooftop to sleep on.
Cool.
This guy got half credit. for his
Rooftop
paper.
it is. Cool.
This guy lost 35%. This guy got a 96%.
Or 69%.
Your first aid.
This person got a 70%. This person got a 31%. Person got an 84%.
Damn, you're taking forever.
And eventually he falls asleep grading papers.
That's why I was waiting for this. Hopefully to say like, this person, fuck it, gets 81. I fall asleep and
And
I'm
you
like,
fall asleep. It
by
is
the-
now
by my fire.
Just hoping that,
5 in the morning.
yeah,
And
just
I'd say-
hoping my wife doesn't find me.
Cool. and you're on top of a rooftop asleep, and you roll over,
Oh my fucking god.
and the roof kind of like caves in, and you fall through, and you land on top of him.
How?
He
I'm
fell
in
through the
my home.
roof.
Yeah.
He fell through the roof.
I looked for a nice alleyway or a roof to sleep on.
He fell asleep on top of your rooftop.
Okay. So he falls through my roof.
Yeah.
As that happens, I pull out my greatsword, ready for battle.
What a shitty wake up.
You're asleep. He falls on top of you.
So I wake up, push him off, and draw my
Oh.
greatsword.
What a shitty wake up.
Are you drunk or hungover?
No.
Would that put me in danger? Can I see the handbook? I have to reread danger sense.
Danger sense is when you're conscious.
Oh, you're right. And I'm sleeping, so technically I am unconscious. Alright. And then I wake up.
Actually, sleeping is not the same as unconscious.
So wait, he falls into my lap because I fall
Because
asleep.
you're conscious while you're asleep.
Okay.
If you're dreaming, you technically are conscious, are you not?
I mean, I guess.
Let's.
Hey, he's DM. He says it as he wants it.
No. You're
Okay.
asleep, you can't have danger sense.
Okay. Either way,
Actually, no.
because I'm not
Can
in bed.
Spider-Man have Spidey sense if he's asleep?
I actually don't know
Yeah, I
or
don't
recall
know either.
correctly.
No. Until we find out the answer, no, you can't have danger sense.
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So he falls
Onto
on
you.
my lap with my papers as I'm grading at my
Orange
table.
more inappropriate.
Do you have a fireplace?
Yes.
Cool. Some of the papers fly into the fireplace.
Cool. It falls. I'm like, he falls. I push him off, and then
And
I
you
draw
see-
my greatsword.
You see the papers on fire. Do you try to put them out?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah. What a shitty wake up
I
call.
lost three students' papers.
You really gotta fix your roof.
One of which.
Very weak.
Okay. Why don't you fix my roof since you caused it?
I didn't cause it. The cause of your roof was a weak roof.
Well, the cause of roofs aren't to exactly keep people on them to be slept on.
No, that's the exact reason why they're made. To be slept on.
To be, in all honesty, sir,
To see the stars. And
I've been
nature.
patient with you as much as I can be, but my patience is wearing thin.
When?
The whole time since we met.
Yesterday?
Oh, so you remember that?
Remember
Interesting.
what?
Interesting. Now you don't remember.
Remember what?
Sir,
What happened?
I don't seem to understand your way of thinking. By the way, please leave my house before you get hurt.
Do you leave?
Yeah.
Cool. How do you leave?
I look for the front door. Or the back door.
The back door.
Or even the rooftop again.
Cool. You look around, and the back door just is kind of that way. The front door is kind of that way. You look up, there's a hole about tabaxi size right above you.
I'll go out the front door.
Cool. You just try and turn. The door's just like right there, so you walk a few feet and you open the door, and you're now outside of the house, and the porch looks very comfy.
Ooh.
There we
Comfy
go.
porch.
Why the laundress?
I lay on the front porch. Is it very comfy?
It is comfy.
Ooh.
It is much better than the rooftop.
I put my greatsword away for now. And then I start collecting the papers, try to salvage what I can.
I sit down.
You just sit
I
down.
I just sit down and
I look up and I'm
You're
like,
drinking? What are you drinking?
the last of my bottle of whiskey.
You didn't finish it last night?
I did not.
I look up to where the hole is. I'm like, why?
Do I hear him say this?
I The way I say it is kind of like how my character's saying it, either under their breath or in their thoughts. So I am saying this under my breath.
But Andrew says angel.
Cool. Angel, sure. He's an angel, is that what you're saying?
No reply.
Cool. Vague as usual. Just like the goddamn deer all over again. Oh,
The what?
the deer.
Oh.
A doe,
It's
a
an
deer,
elk, technically.
a pig,
My character
a
knows
pig.
this. But right
Ray.
now, his patience is only at 38% where it started today. Already. So,
I start singing out. I start singing out.
What do you start singing?
A doe, a deer, ray.
do I hear this? Do I hear this?
Yeah, it's right outside your house. You hear some singing outside your door.
I'm like, okay. 6% of my patience.
You're at what?
I'm at 32% of where I started. 11%. And I'm like, okay. I did ask him to leave my house. I'm thinking to myself now. I did ask him to leave my house. He left my house, but he's still on my property. I shouldn't have assumed that.
I
he
knocked
knew-
on the door with
Well, I
my
understood.
quarterstaff. Hey, your porch is pretty comfortable. Can I sleep here tonight?
What do you do?
I would rather you not, out of fear that you may break my porch.
That's just the cause of your weak porch then.
Well then, you are not welcome on my weak porch then.
Nah, alright. I'll go find another roof then.
Thank you. But since you're already here,
Hey, as an apology, how about I let you have a swig of my whiskey? Yeah? Eh? It's whiskey.
at this point, he's just like, fuck it, what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Stay for breakfast. I'll take a swig of your whiskey. I'll make you some breakfast. And then you can go on your way looking for where to spend for the night. Okay? Does that sound good? I'm offering you some more.
I think I already know what he's about to say next. But he's gonna say something. No, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
2 sweets. How about that? 2 sweets.
His voice changed.
From the whiskey. Good old 2 drinks from the whiskey.
There you go.
How
I'll give
about-
you one. I mean, you're welcome to seconds even if you want.
Very well. I'll
Okay,
join you for breakfast.
please do come in as a guest, and guest rules do apply,
Which are?
which are the usual politeness and manners when entering one's guests, and just to respect their home and most of their wishes. Obviously, some people may want to keep things private, some they might not. Just be mindful of whose guest you are of.
Like your sex toy collection?
I mean, are sex toys a thing in this world?
It's the same world with the penetrator.
I go,
Does that answer your question?
I mean, if I would have one, then I guess, yes, you would be correct.
Very good.
But in the case that I don't have one, which is the case, then I frankly don't care either way because I don't own one. But yes, please have a seat. Can I get you anything to drink?
Whiskey.
Fortunately, I don't have whiskey.
Beer.
Also, no beer.
Tequila.
Ah. Okay, let me rephrase this. Would you like something to drink that is not imbued or infused with alcohol? Because I don't know
Cactus juice.
if I have any alcohol on this house.
I stand up and leave.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Do you say anything?
No, I just stand up and leave.
Okay,
Do you walk out the house now?
Yeah.
enjoy your day, I call out.
Or you walk out of the house, what do you do?
Oh, I go back to that previous bar.
You?
I'm just like, well, what time is it? I like look to see what time it is.
26 in the morning.
What time would my classes start?
I'm telling you.
Okay, let's say like 8 or 7.
Okay.
Say 7, I'm like, okay, well, better get ready and start heading to class. I mean, I can't do much about this hole right now, so my students need to depend on me, but whatever. So I'm gonna go and go to class. Collect whatever papers I need for that day's lesson and go to class.
I go to the bar.
And Vandross isn't there, but the Amaretta is there.
Cool.
And you see her kind of like hunched over the bar, kind of like hugging a bottle.
I sit down on a bar stool right in front of her, just.
Okay. And she kind of jumps up and spills her bottle. She's like, oh my, you startled me.
I would like to have your 2 best kebabs, please.
Kebabs?
Kebabs.
It doesn't sound like an alcohol.
No, it isn't.
Why would you come to a bar if you're not going to get a drink?
For the food.
Why don't you just get a drink?
I'll get the drink and then food. As you can see, I already have them.
And she's like, okay,
She's like, you can't do that, sir.
what do you want to drink?
A kebab.
And she kind of like looks around at the bottle she has. She grabs a little bottle of something called kebab. And she hands it to you.
I grab it, I open it. It smells like
It smells like a kebab.
wonderful. Simply wonderful.
And she kind of like
Okay.
smiles and laughs.
Dude, she likes you.
And as you're like saying wonderful, she turns around and pukes. And roll perception.
No. 13.
Cool. She pukes out rainbows.
Cool! I lean over the bar, look at that, and I say, good.
And I leave the bar.
And she grabs another drink. And she's like,
You leave the
and she's like, but your drink, sir!
fuck is your
And she starts drinking some more.
Fuck is your character?
Yeah, what is your character?
There's at least my character.
Menace. Cool. And
At this rate, we're never gonna do anything.
cool.
Where do you head?
It's 2 o'clock.
Go. Class is probably out for the day.
I've just been, I walk over to Master Roshi's to say hello.
And
Cool.
I walk home.
Are you hanging out with Master Roshi?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys are cooking some steaks.
Yes. Cool. I just take my usual route to back home. Paper. Cool. Just looking at my papers as in the usual fashion.
You're pouring whiskey where?
All over the steak a bit.
All over the steak.
Yeah.
Master Roshi tells you, That's not the right drink to have when eating this meat.
Oh god.
He pulls out this really tall and slim bottle,
You're correct, Master Roshi.
and he takes a drink.
Why didn't I think of this?
And so he takes a drink and that was a 9. Let's go with 9, 3, 8.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get your character. But at the same time,
I have no idea.
At the same time, my character is just trying its best not to be a dick to you. Which, by the end of the day, see, now good day or a bad day? Man, I'm rolling that.
Cool. You don't notice anything.
I had a bad
But
day.
he offers you a drink from this bottle.
Cool, I grab the bottle and drink.
Cool. Roll a d6.
2.
You take 2 shots of this.
Sweet.
All right. Roll roll your grogs, basically, because that's what this is.
$292.
Anything that you key on will forcibly align itself to be magnetically north.
What?
Out of character, I dare you to pee on his house.
I was actually thinking about that.
That's one comfy porch.
Cool, 114.
114. Okay. Your next temporary effect, other than grog, will now become permanent.
Next temporary effect.
So if you become charmed, you are now charmed.
If you become paralyzed,
You are now paralyzed.
if you become petrified,
You are now petrified. If you are now drunk, you will forever be drunk. Which seems to be the closest thing at this point. So you will become permanent.
they also say it can never be removed.
Hmm?
Can never be removed.
Not even by wish? Well, probably like with those exceptions. Like it's seeming like it's permanent now. Makes sense. Because wish or like disenchant could technically.
Alright.
Or dispel magic, I guess, technically.
And you drink, and you're laughing, having a good time with Master Roshi. He
Yeah.
eats these really, really well cut steaks.
I wonder who cut them.
He did.
Master Roshi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't expect any less.
And after having a good time with them,
Mm-hmm.
Are you drunk?
Are you drunk?
I had 2 grogs and a bit of whiskey.
Okay, well,
And kebab.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. That's up to you.
Did you
So-
bring the kebab?
I did not know.
No, he just walked out.
No, I love the kebab.
No, it's not kebab, it's kebab.
Kebab.
He just walked out still. Doesn't mean he drank it.
So I have kebab with me.
Wait, I thought she drank it. Or was it that the bottle she was holding?
She handed him the kebab, but
And
then
then
she
she
drank something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I remember her drinking something.
Cool. I'll start walking around, just
Cool.
singing.
And you do this.
Just singing random shit.
It's been only an hour,
Okay.
so it's 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon.
No, actually, I take it I've reached my home by then?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm at home.
Did your students have homework today?
Let me find out. Yes, they are actually studying for a test tomorrow.
Cool.
So
Did you get in trouble for leaving the 3 papers?
By my students? I don't give a shit if my students don't tell me if I'm in trouble. I tell them if they're in trouble.
from the principal of the school.
That's for you to tell me.
Alright, wait. High, yes, low, no. Yes, you got in trouble.
Cool, that's why my patience is at 1.
Is it really at 1?
It is.
I go over to Sheriff Rango's place to grab a bounty.
Cool.
I just go in, grab a bounty, and leave.
Brent, you don't even say hello to Sheriff Rango?
No. He's not like me, remember? He doesn't have mannerisms
Cool.
or
As
politeness.
As you walk in, you hear, well, hello there, how's it going? Alright then.
I go over to his place. I knock on the door with my quarterstaff.
Whose place? Okay, you knock on the door.
Mm.
You're knocking at the door.
Okay, I go, 1 second. He's like trying to regain my thoughts.
What the fuck is wrong with your character?
I'm coming! Just please!
Do you continue knocking?
Yes. In that fashion.
You would.
I answer the door, I'm like, yes, what would you... Oh, it's you.
I hold the paper up.
Why?
Want to go kill something?
Did you just pick up any random paper?
I just grab the bounty, yeah.
Cool.
Mike-
Hand me the monster manual.
Oh, it is over here. Ah. I'm like, sure, fine, I need to blow off steam anyways.
Okay, and
You know the best way to blow off steam?
Don't you dare.
Masturbating.
Oh, well, yes, you are correct.
and with
And drinking.
cool.
Please, let's just go before I
Have
take
any
my
of
money.
you guys taken a good look at this paper yet?
I did not. Well, he probably has, because I shoved
Yeah.
it straight in
Have
his
you?
face.
Yes, I mean,
As you
I'm
look at the
looking
piece of
it on my
paper, it
pocket.
said it has a picture of one of these.
I'm like, cool,
No, you can't see it.
cool. I'm like, that's why I said, why?
Why what? I'll look at it. Doesn't look too bad.
I go, fuck it, let's go. Where do we even find one of these?
I'll look at the paper to see the location.
I'm gonna roll to see if history about beholders. I think history, would it be history? A history check for beholders? I rolled an 8.
You don't know very much about beholders.
History.
Cool.
11.
Not that much better.
You don't know very much about beholders either.
Cool.
You know very basic information about beholder.
The fuck is a pugger?
I think it says beholder. Or whatever that is.
And then as you're like looking at this piece of paper and saying the word beholder repeatedly, a cloaked man comes up to you and taps you on your shoulder,
How cute.
and you might recognize this guy, but it's a Strider from the day before. And he's like, "Excuse me, were you talking about hunting a beholder?"
Oh, Scooter. Nice to see you.
Yes, I do apologize, but yes, we were. Why? What's
I don't mean to
what
be rude
business
or
is
anything.
this of yours?
I don't mean to be rude or anything here, but I think that's a little out of your class. If you don't mind, I'll be glad to take that off your hands, and I'll give you this other bounty instead.
Well, just make sure you don't get hugged by this thing. Doesn't look like it has any arms.
And he takes a piece of paper, and he hands you another one.
Is this the same one we saw the other day, or no?
What?
The paper?
The beholder paper?
No, the paper he's gonna hand us.
No.
Oh, okay.
Bless you. Oh wait, you guys are level 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you guys actually take down a beholder?
No.
No. Well, not very well.
Cool.
Probably die. One of its eye rays does like what? Up to 20 D6s or something?
Yeah, does a lot of damage.
Ridiculous. That's just one, and it can do that 3 times. Or all 3 at one. And then it gets like plus 10 to hit or something.
Alright, cool. And the paper looks very similar to a beholder. It is a spectator.
I was gonna say, a spectator beholder.
You have to kill 2 of these.
I look at it.
I'm like,
The Shredder's all like, yeah, it says, sorry, I meant to grab the beholder one. Grab the spectator one. You can have this one.
Thanks.
Interesting.
Well, let's go.
I'm like, let's go blow off some steam, I guess. I get my greatsword. My father's greatsword, actually.
I head off in the direction of wherever this tells me to go.
Cool.
Indeed, and I
And
follow.
that is actually east of Tottenham towards the Jotun Peaks.
Interesting.
So how are you guys gonna get there?
Walking.
Walking.
How much do mounts cost? Like a riding horse.
Is that in the player's handbook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should be one of the orange or purple tabs. Because I think it's in equipment, but like later in equipment. I think the last tab is all the animals, and then spells, and then feats, and multi-class. And then somewhere in that chapter, I believe it says like how much a riding horse is and stuff. I think it's past all the toolkits, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Riding horse,
Mm-hmm.
75 gold.
I have nowhere near enough.
50.
I have 32. So together, we can buy one.
One. You know what? I guess we're walking.
Cool.
When's my next paycheck from work?
You're really gonna take time off of work to fight a spectator.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, it's the students that are gonna miss me, really. But I think they'll be happy because, by the way, I'm more of a
You're gonna take 5 days off of work.
I'm adjunct faculty.
Actually, no, it's like 11-ish days off of work because it's 5 to get there and 5 to come back.
You know, 5 days to get there, 1 day to kill it, another 5 days to get back.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it wouldn't be the first time I've just left.
Just imagine it, 5 days with me.
I mean, to me, it doesn't matter.
11
I'm like-
days.
11 days with me.
I just say I'm working on my research paper.
Cool. So you're gonna go through with this?
Yeah, if I'm fired, I'm fired. Oh well.
All right. Cool.
At least I get a last paycheck, probably.
Also, I forgot to mention this, but when you got back home, because you didn't fix the hole in your roof, your house, for some reason, there's snow inside.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna be late for class just to fix a hole in my roof.
And that was when you got back from class.
I know, that's why I'm like... if I
Alright,
get-
so you guys take off walking through the desert with no horse,
No.
no name.
Alright, America.
America, fuck yeah.
Felt good to get out of the rain. Anyway, so you guys get to this small cave at the base of the Howling Mountains.
Cool.
And also during the five days we take to get there, I'm just barraging him with like all sorts of different like questions. Like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite thing to do? Are you an actual professor, or are you just lying to me?
At this point, I think it's a game, so then I just play along and just at this point, I'm just at a fuck it point where I'm like,
Vanedra says, You hear a voice in your head that just goes, smile. Play.
I'm like, okay, whatever. And I start smiling and I continue with the playing.
So he plays along with your barrage of useless and meaningless
Hey,
questions.
no, they have meaning.
Do they?
Yes. Yes, they do.
And do you still have the one singular bottle of whiskey?
No, I finished that.
You finished that. So you don't have any alcohol anymore.
I have the kebab.
The key bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, don't you have an... Oh no, someone else has an addiction.
Cool.
Cool, so we get to the place.
You eventually get there, you got the cave. What do you do?
I look inside.
I draw my
It's
greatsword.
dark.
I'm
I
good at
cast-
I have dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
It's still dark.
I cast light
Cool. It lights up.
in a...